Hey everyone, it's me, Ari.com Rashid. I'm your anthropologist and sociologist. Please hit the like button, share this video, subscribe to the channel, become a member of the channel. You can check my novels on Amazon. Thank you very much. And I would appreciate if you leave a donation, links below. Thank you very much. All right, quick video. Why does the Heavenly Father take his time? As a believer, you may encounter situations where you're fasting, praying, decreeing, declaring, you're meditating, you're self-reflecting, you're also active in daily life, working on solutions, and still it seems like nothing is happening. First of all, that's a lie. Things are happening, namely you're active, so there's an impact coming from you. And remember, it's not you doing your part that will guarantee the better outcome. The better outcome or the solution comes from the power of the Holy Spirit that works through you while you're active. So you don't have any control. You only manage things in life. The Heavenly Father manages the outcomes. He runs the outcomes. You do your part, which is the management of daily life, and God is only one who has control over the outcomes. That's how it goes. Still, as a believer, sometimes you think, why does it take so long? Well, let me explain simply to you. As a human being, you don't know everything. Logically, you don't know everything. Your sight, your hearing, your senses have a limited capacity. If you're a blast on the way from your house, you need to stand up and go and look what goes on, or you check the TV or whatever. If you wake up at night because the fire alarm goes off, or some other alarm, you check the security footage, what goes on, or you check what's burning. You don't know everything, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's natural that you don't know everything. And because you don't know everything, you, as a human being, you tend to go for the quick fix when a bad situation is there. And that doesn't mean you're narcissistic or selfish or whatever. It's just what we naturally do. To the best of our ability, we seek some type of outcome in a bad situation. But because we don't know everything, we tend to go for the quick fix, to what we think will be the best thing to do. But what you think is the best to do may not always be the best it is to do, no matter how strong and passionate you feel about it. And here's what you need to understand. A quick fix in itself is not a bad thing. Okay, let's say now you're in a domestic violence situation and you need to get out of there. You go into a shelter is a quick fix and it's good. But the long-term solution is either your partner goes into therapy and counseling and they improve and become safer, or you need to divorce this individual, and you move to a new neighborhood, start anew. Those are long-term solutions. But just going to a shelter itself will not solve anything, because you can't stay at a shelter forever. Well, let's say now you have a flat tire while you're driving on the road. You can put a little sticker on it and drive your car to a car mechanic, and then you can change the tire. But you can't be driving over and over again with some sticker on the broken tire. That goes too far. Look, let's say you have a headache. You take a painkiller. Now, the painkiller will numb the pain, and because that, you can continue to function without being bothered by the pain. However, the pain is a symptom that there's something that's not working well. There's some damage going on with you. Is it because of stress that your hormones are out of balance that causes the headache? That can be a cause of the headache. Do you have a headache because you were the victim of violence? Someone gave you a blow to your head, and because of that, a head trauma to deal with? Or is it because lack of proper nutrition that's triggering the headache? Or is it because you have some tumor, some disease in your body? The headache is the manifestation or the symptom that some damage is going on with you. What is it? Taking a painkiller is handy in coping with the pain, but then you have to deal with the actual cause. If it's stress, you need to learn stress management, or you need to learn to get away from people that stress you out. If it's some sickness in your body, you may need to undergo surgery or some other medical treatments so that the cause of the problem is removed. If it's if it's a medical thing, you need to go into medical treatment. If it's you not having proper nutrients in your body, guess what? You need to learn to eat better, have a better diet. You see what I mean? So if you have an headache, and the main thing you do is just take a painkiller, at some point you're just seeking relief, you become addicted to painkillers, and you're actually doing more harm than good to yourself and other people. So a quick fix should be part of a long-term solution. But too often, we think that the quick fix is the long-term solution, and that's where we go wrong. Let's say now that you lack cash in paying your rent. You should be able to make a few phone calls and the cash comes together and you pay the rent. Or if you're unemployed, you should be able to make just a few phone calls and tomorrow you can work again. If this is not the case, that means that there is mismanagement of resources which causes poverty around you. That affects you. That does not have to mean that you're lazy or that you're a bum, whatever. Thing is, as a human being, no matter how good your work ethic is, no matter if you're hard to work, whatever, you cannot guarantee good outcome just by yourself. You are a social, vulnerable creature. So you also are reliant on the function of the community. Simple as that. If the community doesn't function well, you will not function well. Just as simple as it is. Now, understanding this also brings the following realization. If you long for a boost in cash or for a sudden financial breakthrough, but it's rooted in you want to avoid being dependent on unreliable and untrustworthy people, or you dread others having financial leverage over you, that means that you know that a lot of people around you are not of good quality. They're either so dysfunctional that you can't really trust them, or they're just wasteful people that are neglectful. In any case, you don't want to go through the pain and danger of having to rely on people who are not trustworthy or are not safe. That's why you want to be financially independent. Now, if you long for financial independence because you just want to break through, have more options in life, and contribute better to your community, that's a good motive to want a financial breakthrough. But be real with yourself. Is the reason why you want higher cash flow really to build Heavenly Father, or is the main motive that you don't want to have to put up with drama or exploitation from others? Now, let me tell you, if people are so pathetic that they think they have a right to take advantage of you or to exploit you when you have nothing, what makes you think they'll leave you alone once you have everything? Or worse, let's say now people don't want to face their own unrest in life, and they decide they just want an outlet to dislike and hate. It's very low and pathetic, I know. However, that's what they are. And you cannot make these people better. You cannot change these people. And when people reach this point, it's not even likely they'll improve in the future. Some do, but even that's going to be a slow improvement. It's going to be a slow improvement. So, understand the following. If you happens to become the outlet, let's say people now decide that you are going to be the outlet that they mistreat, look down upon, and bonded to feel bad about themselves. That's wrong. That's horrible. However, that's what they are. Likely will not change their mind because they're cowards. Do you really think that if people dislike and hate you when you have nothing, that they're going to be happy with you having a lot of cash now, having more influence and more impact that they have to deal with? No. Does it mean now you should never break through? Financially, you should break through financially. Just know that just because you have financial breakthrough, that doesn't mean that everything is solved in your life. Wasteful people will still be wasteful people. They may treat you better because they either are afraid of you using your finances against them, or they just want to blind you with their love bombing so they can take advantage of you. Some even do this in hope they can take you out. I mean it. Just think about it. Too many believers think more cash means a better quality of life. No, more cash simply means you're able to make payments go easier with you. And because of that, some things your life will go easier. For example, you don't have to worry nor be stressed about paying rent. You shouldn't worry at all, by the way, but you get what I mean. You don't have to be concerned with if you can pay your bills or not. And that relieves you from stress, absolutely. But does that automatically mean everything in life is better? No. Wasteful people are still wasteful. Whether you have zero on your bank account or you have billions on your bank account, wasteful people are wasteful people. You still need to disintegrate these people and integrate into a better place with better people. Simple as that. All right? So, quick fixes. It's something a lot of us are obsessed with as believers, and we need to unlearn this. A quick fix should be part of a long-term solution that works out. But a quick fix in itself is not going to solve anything. And the more you chase quick fixes, the more damaged and broken you'll be. And the less reliable you'll be for other people also. So chasing quick fixes will increase damage. You'll be damaged more, and indirectly you'll also damage other people in the process. Simple as that. Think about the people that go from partner to partner, or think about the people who develop addictions, or think about the people who are always on type of fight. Listen, you need long-term solutions. That's why you need to follow the guidance of the Heavenly Father. Stop being so stubborn by chasing quick fixes. A quick fix is fine if it's part of a long-term solution. If there's no long-term solution working out, you are just seeking relief. You're operating in sin, you're operating in lack, and because of that, you now are in hostility towards yourself and Heavenly Father, and you're damaging yourself and other people. Don't do that. Surrender to the guidance of Heavenly Father, do your part, trust Him. Trust Him and know very well that the Heavenly Father wants your long-term well-being. The Heavenly Father is not obliged to make you comfortable at all times. Sometimes you will go through uncomfortable seasons, but that doesn't matter as long as the long-term outworking is well for you. Because if it's well for you, it will also be well and a benefit to the community you're in. And that's how the Heavenly Father gets His glory. By working things out for you in the long run. So just trust the Heavenly Father. Be at peace.